This is the story of where the whimsical wonders roam. In a cozy house on the edge of a bustling town lived a girl named Zoe. With her wild curls bouncing and her eyes sparkling with mischief, Zoe was known for her boundless energy and vivid imagination. Her parents often found themselves breathless trying to keep up with her adventures. One night, after a particularly rambunctious day of climbing trees and chasing butterflies, Zoe's mother tucked her into bed with a sigh. "Goodnight, my little whirlwind," she said, kissing Zoe's forehead. As soon as the lights went out, Zoe's room began to transform. The shadows on her wall grew longer, twisting into the shapes of gnarled trees. Her carpet became a forest floor, soft with moss and fallen leaves. Zoe climbed out of bed, her bare feet sinking into the lush greenery. Chapter 2: The Mysterious Cave. With a giggle of excitement, Zoe darted between the trees, her nightgown fluttering behind her like wings. She ran until she came upon a cave, its entrance hidden behind a curtain of vines. Without hesitation, Zoe pushed through and found herself in a dark, winding tunnel. As she walked, the air grew warmer, and strange, glowing mushrooms lit her way. The tunnel seemed to go on forever, twisting and turning like a giant snake. Just when Zoe thought she might never find the end, she saw a pinprick of light ahead. Chapter 3: The Whimsical World. Zoe burst out of the tunnel and gasped. Before her stretched a world unlike anything she had ever seen. The sky was a swirl of pastel colors, and instead of clouds, giant bubbles floated lazily overhead. The trees had cotton candy for leaves, and the grass beneath her feet was soft and bouncy like a trampoline. But what caught Zoe's attention were the creatures frolicking in this strange land. They were furry and round, with long, floppy ears and stubby legs. Some were as small as rabbits, while others towered over Zoe like bears. They came in every color of the rainbow, and their fur seemed to shimmer and change hues as they moved. Chapter 4: The Whimsical Wonders. The creatures stopped their play when they noticed Zoe. For a moment, everything was still. Then, the largest of the bunch, a purple fellow with twinkling green eyes, approached her. "Who are you?" it asked in a voice that sounded like tinkling bells. "I'm Zoe," she replied, her eyes wide with wonder. "And who are you?" "We are the Whimsical Wonders," the creature said, puffing out its chest. "And this is our home." Zoe grinned, her adventurous spirit taking over. "Can I play with you?" she asked. The Whimsical Wonders looked at each other, then back at Zoe. Their fur rippled with excitement as they nodded enthusiastically. What followed was the most extraordinary playtime Zoe had ever experienced. She bounced on mushroom trampolines, slid down rainbow slides, and played hide and seek. The Whimsical Wonders taught her their silly dances and showed her how to make bubble sculptures that floated in the air. Chapter 5: The Return. As the pastel sky began to darken, signaling the end of their adventures, Zoe hugged each of her new friends goodbye. With promises to return, she made her way back through the tunnel, her heart full of joy and her mind brimming with magical memories. Zoe awoke the next morning, her room back to normal, but a smile still on her face. She couldn't wait for bedtime to come again, eager to see what new adventures awaited her in the land of the Whimsical Wonders.